people were bashing me on TikTok because of what I said about Nollywood. And let's talk about it. So my last video, I sort of told the truth or my thoughts about Nollywood. I feel like people weren't fair to me because I gave two perspectives, right? I gave you the grassroots story, and then I gave you the other perspective, which is what consumers globally think about Nollywood, right? Unfortunately, because of the nature of TikTok, you're only going to see like one part of the video and you're not going to get context. So yeah, people came for me on TikTok. They only saw the 1 minute clip. They didn't see the whole 12-minute video where I broke down what was wrong with Nollywood, how can we improve Nollywood, you know, all these things that I broke down. I gave a breakdown of the problem. I gave a breakdown of the solution. But people didn't want to hear that. They just wanted to defend. They just wanted to defend their cinema. And that's one thing I have to say that I love about Nollywood. No matter how poorly produced these films are, the fan base, the fandom is raging for that content. And what I know, I just know this, is that if Nollywood can improve the quality, that fandom will expand globally. Because the stories that are coming, not even just the stories that come out of Nigeria, but just like life in Nigeria breed such interesting stories that if they were developed properly into a quality film, TV series, whatever, it would be so riveting. The world would be watching. So just seeing those people come for me gives me so much inspiration about the future of Nollywood, because Nollywood is going to improve in quality. That is going to happen. That is going to happen. And we're just watching that moment right now. We're watching it unfold. And guys, sooner than you think, I think in the next like 2-3 years, we're going to get a world-class quality Nollywood series or film. And I'm not just talking about like half of Yellow Sun was cute. It was a nice entry, but I mean something really strong. We're gonna get that. I really believe it. And I love to see the fandom go hard for their cinema. And we're gonna talk about how they came for me. So let's read the comments on my last post. So right now the video has 4,281 views. And it has 118 likes and 55 comments. All right, so let's read the comments. Somebody says, one of the reasons I keep my Netflix subscription is because I love to watch Nigerian movies there. Yes, some movies are not good, but lots are good. So people, here's the thing about consumers. Because at the end of the day, look, I'm a filmmaker. The manufacturer, right? They understand why an ingredient is good or why it's not bad, why it's quality and what it's not bad. And only like when it comes to most ingredients, when it comes to most products, they kind of work. They're okay. And most consumers are not going to know the difference, apart from those that have experienced better quality. Those that know better understand this is quality, this is not quality. There are some people that think that buying a bag at Walmart is, they'll get the best quality leather, they'll get the best kind of bag. It's incredible. Then there are those people that understand that like if they buy a designer bag, they're going to get real quality, real quality, real luxury, all of that, right? And in my opinion, Nollywood isn't even entry level in terms of Walmart. I'm going to keep it real, because at least Walmart, you're going to get the infrastructure within like the products that they're selling. You're going to get the quality infrastructure, which I broke down in the last video, maybe I'll snip to it. But the infrastructure is having good story structure, number one, quality acting. I broke down why they don't have quality acting in Nollywood. Then good production, so cinematography, all of that. It doesn't cut it in Nollywood, let's be real. And yeah, so those components, I believe those are 4. There might be another one, I'll include it. Walmart gives you that quality. So I think what's coming out of Nollywood, you're not getting the difference between LV or Chanel and Walmart. I think the difference is way bigger. But once those things are fine-tuned, once those things are improved, and what irritates me about this is, because I've spoken to I'm a Nollywood. I've produced films. I'm a filmmaker, not a Nollywood filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. I've been in media for 17 years. Been a filmmaker for 14 years. I've made a Nollywood short film, spoken to Nollywood filmmakers, and there's an arrogance and unwillingness to learn. And that arrogance is what is holding them back and not allowing them to create quality. And that arrogance is what we're gonna see it here too. People don't want to be told. They think they can just do whatever they want. And until Nigerian filmmakers humble themselves, the cinema is not going to improve. And this isn't just the producers. This is also the actors. I made this point earlier. In Hollywood, right? In Hollywood, actors train every single day. Meryl Streep, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, the best actors, even the best guys, train every single day. It's a requirement for you to produce quality acting, to train every single day. But you go to Nollywood actors, do they train at all? No. There's an arrogance. They think that, well, look, I made it, so I don't need to train anymore. They think it's like getting a university degree and then you don't need to train anymore. That's not how it works with acting. And I think with every industry that you're in, you have to focus on what is required, what is required for execution within that industry. So yes, if you were, I don't know, a lawyer, yeah, those are the things that you need to do. You need to go get a degree, get a law degree, pass the bar. And then you don't need to, I don't know what it takes to be a lawyer, but I assume that you don't have to study for any exams anymore. Maybe you do, I don't know. But when it comes to, and then same thing when you're a doctor, you have to go through, go do undergrad, go to med school, do your residency, then you become a doctor. You probably do need to keep training as a doctor too. And in most fields, offices, they make sure that their employees go in training programs to make sure that they are on the ball with the latest technology, the latest information, the latest. And that's what it takes in most industries anyway, regardless. So why is it that Nollywood actors think that they don't need to train? So I think this arrogance is going to hold the industry back. But there's a new crop of filmmakers, especially diaspora filmmakers or people that maybe they trained outside of Nigeria and they're moving back to Nigeria. And these are the people that are really going to change the landscape and force the other people to improve their quality. And it's already happening. It's already happening. So basically I said in the video that something about I'd rather watch South African cinema because at least they're giving us like the basic foundations. And these people are like, please, Biko, continue to watch your essay and leave our Nollywood for us, Biko. Biko means please. Some people agreed with me. My thoughts exactly. Chief Daddy 2 was just rubbish. Sorry to use the word. Why are people apologizing? You like what you like. A lot of money went into it and it should have been worth it, but no. True talk, I don't watch Nollywood movies. I watch South African movies. I tried, but I can't also. The colorism, There are people that are agreeing with me. There are people that are agreeing. Please stay in your South African movie. Why don't you make nice quality before talking? Keep watching essay ones. People, yeah, I feel you. I stopped watching too. Maybe, okay, there are more people that agree with me than don't. And it's funny because I probably just like highlighted the people that were coming for me, but I want to find the people that were coming for me. This guy came for me here. You know it all. Why don't you bring your knowledge to the table? Not all films are perfect anywhere, even Hollywood. If you condemn them all, then how do you know? Please, encouragement is what Nollywood needs. They're not perfect. They are actually trying their best. I said this in the full video, but people didn't see the full video. They only saw the little excerpt, which was out of context. People like you once said, I can't listen to Nigerian music. I only listen to essay music. Okay. Girl, bye. Hollywood started from scratch, so give Nollywood their time. They'll be better soon. Love Nigerian movies a lot. Look, I said this in the full video. I broke down the inception of Nollywood and how the industry was built, and I gave them their props where it was due. And I also critiqued where it was and gave them the truth, said the truth about what was not good. People only want to highlight the bad. Direct one so we can see your job, ? I do have a film that I direct. You can watch it right now. A Second Husband. Watch it on streamovg.com. You are missing out on good Nollywood movies. You are a fool, sister. Nigerian movies on Netflix are excellent. The ones on YouTube are terrible. I think they're all the same, to be honest. It's 2022. All they do is remake old movies with no message. Time has changed, but Nollywood refuse to assimilate. That is one of the issues that I have with new Nollywood. And it's that the stories that they tell are just kind of like a copycat of Hollywood movies and Hollywood types of stories. They don't tell authentic Nigerian stories that are true to the average and basic Nigerian. They tell stories about trying to like position Nigeria like it's this like developed place, like it's the West. They try to lean into the West. But I think the most important takeaway, and if anyone's a Nollywood producer that's watching this right now, learn how to lean in to Nigerian stories. Lean in. And if you do that, you'll tell something that is so raw, so authentic, so different that people will just gravitate to it, because those are part of the problems that people are finding with Nollywood films. It's almost funny. Who knows this one? Nollywood has come to stay and is the most sought after. You all over Africa, including SA. You can't rub shoulders with Nollywood producers. I guess I can't rub shoulders with Nollywood producers. I guess not then. We don't care. You don't have to watch. You are not Nigerian. Sorry. SA is not known for making movies. People are just like angry. They just take things emotionally. What films have you produced or made? I'd like to see your work. Go to streamovg.com. I've made a lot of documentaries about Nigerian politics and culture and all of that. I also made a short film, A Second Husband. So yeah, we see a lot of mixed reviews. Actually, now that I think about it, a lot of people were actually agreeing with me, but a lot of people were offended that how dare I say something. And just like I said just like the guy tweeted in the last video, I put that tweet up. If we don't tell these producers the truth, if we're not honest and we pretend like these movies are good when we know that they're not, that's not going to give them the incentive to improve. And the thing that is just so frustrating is that there's so much potential. There's so much potential. That's why Netflix is there. That's why Amazon Prime is there. And the market is there. There's a huge market. There's so much potential. People just need to do it right and get it right. And that's the problem. And I think at this stage, they have enough money being pumped into these films, like $500,000. You know, they have enough money in the Nigerian context, because $500,000, you spend that in Nigeria. That's probably, if you're going to make a movie in America, that's probably, I want to say, like having maybe $2 million in America, because of all the union stuff and the cost of living in America. But you do that in Nigeria, $500,000, you can make a quality movie. But because these producers, because these filmmakers lack the craft, and the craft being having a quality script, pay your writers, pay them a good price so that they can sustain themselves and have that as a full-time job and focus on quality writing. Pay your writers well. Pay your actors well. And make your actors train better. If these things come together, Nigerian cinema will rival Hollywood. I do not doubt it. It's already bigger than Hollywood in terms of output. If the quality improves, nobody's going to be talking about Korean K-dramas. They're going to be talking about Nollywood. They're already playing our music. Afrobeats is here to stay. Everyone's playing Afrobeats. So imagine when the cinema catches up to Afrobeats. It's going to be huge. And so I think it's going to be there. Within the next 3 years, we're going to start seeing real quality Nollywood movies. And I'm excited for it. I can't wait for it. And there's going to be no excuse for people to make trash. It's not going to be acceptable anymore. So I'm excited for it. There's Nollywood, which is the traditional Nollywood films that were grassroots and they helped build the industry. Then there's new Nollywood, which is this transition era into creating more high glossy cinema. And this new Nollywood that is coming out, this next Nollywood is, I don't know, maybe called a nouveau Nollywood. It's going to be different. It's going to be international. It's going to be quality. And we're all excited for it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. We've just launched mintedculture.com, a way for you to engage with all our content across social media. I know you guys are used to seeing brand video pro content, but I have other channels. I have the Kenim O show, which is it's a channel more about relationships, dating, modern culture, all the stuff that you saw me posting on this channel about the red pill, about modern dating, about modern culture, all my cultural essays. I've moved them to that channel. This channel, I'm going to stay focused on having this dynamic discussions about trending topics in media, entertainment, music, etc. So I'm going to keep, and Web3, all of that. So this channel is going to be hyper focused on this, but I've moved all my content about, like I said, all that content is going to go on the Kenim O show. So go follow that channel, and definitely you could go to mintedculture.com, where I'm going to be posting all my videos from all my platforms on that website every single day. Then I also have Stream OVG Business, which is a channel more focused on business, entrepreneurship, making money, personal finances, and business opportunities. So go check that out too. And then of course there's Stream OVG about Black history, business, politics, and culture. So all of these different platforms are highlighted on mintedculture.com. So be sure to go check out mintedculture.com.